Welcome to another session of helloGTX Travel CRM. This session is very important because we have covered a very critical thing, that is TCS on holiday packages, its calculation and collection. How helloGTX has simplified the collection of the TCS, its calculation and reports. So let's understand the TCS applicability on the holiday packages first. So it is applied when you are selling an overseas tour package, which includes travel, accommodation and other services bundled in the package. TCS is not applicable on flight or visa, which is sold independently without bundling with the package. So who should collect the TCS? Travel agents or tour operators offering overseas tour packages are responsible for collecting the TCS. Everybody knows all about this, but how the calculations are happening, they are very complicated, especially when we are dealing in the GST, TCS, there are multiple PAN cards, travel is happening in similar year or is going to be in the next financial year, so collection is happening in the 2 financial years. So there's a lot of complications, and doing those calculations are not easy, requires a lot of effort and telling the customer also. So TCS is charged on total money spent including GST on overseas travel in a financial year as per the below slab. So 5% on amounts up to 7 lakh, 20% on amounts exceeding 7 lakh. Let's understand certain calculations. If the package cost including GST is 6 lakh, TCS will be applied at 5% flat, so total TCS 6 lakh into 5%, that is 30,000 rupees. Simple calculation, most of the time it is applied. Let's understand the TCS calculation. If paid in the financial year and amount is more than 7 lakh, that is 9 lakh. So now TCS is applied on 7 lakh, 5%, 35,000, remaining 2 lakh, 20%, so 40,000. So you have to collect 75,000 as the TCS against the particular PAN card and have to deposit it to the government and provide the TCS certificate, tax collection certificate, to the traveler. Now comes the complications. Your package cost including GST is 11 lakh. Your booking date is 23rd of January. Your travel date is 30th May, that is in the next financial year. Payment before 31st March is 5 lakh. So TCS at 5% is 25%. Now payment after 31st March is 6 lakh, that is below 7 lakh. So TCS is again calculated at 5% only, so that is 30,000. We are not calculating at 20% on 11 lakh, we are calculating it on the amount collected within the financial year, so total is 55,000. Let's take another case where TCS declaration is important for the travel agents. Let's say there is a package cost which is 3 lakh only, and customer has already spent 6 lakh in the current financial year. So remaining balance below 7 lakh is 1 lakh. That is 7 lakh minus 6 lakh. So TCS is on 1 lakh is 5%. Excess above 7 lakh, that is 2 lakh, the TCS will be calculated at 20%, so 40,000. In this case, total TCS would be 45,000. All these things has to be kept in mind. We have to ask the customer if they have spent money more than that or not. And based on that, the TCS calculation will be done. If a family or group is traveling together and total cost is above 7 lakh, it is advisable to make payment using 2 different PAN card holders, so that each PAN card holder can be within the limit of 7 lakh. You can even book flights separately, hotels and activities separately. Now let's see the same in the action. So let's say I got a query from the client. Clients want to go Dubai. Let me draft a package. I am creating a simple package. So let's say client is going to Dubai for 2 nights. The stay in any particular hotel. Cost of the hotel, let's say 1 lakh per room night. They got some activity sightseeing. I'm not getting into that for now. Now comes your flight. So let's say they got a flight. They opt for a flight. So your total flight cost is roughly 38,860. They got a visa. You can enter the visa cost also. Now you see the package cost is 2 lakh without flight. With flight it is 2 lakh 48,860 with GST. Now you can define whether the TCS is applicable only the package part or on flight as well, and whether you want to display it on the proposal or not. So you can decide if you want to collect the TCS on flight or not. If you do not collect the TCS on flight, we can give an option to split the invoice. Means your invoice for the package will be separate and for flight it will be separate. But for this case, let's take both the items. View and share proposal. Share it with the customer. Send. So once we send it to the client, so yeah, this is a new thing where we have implemented WhatsApp API. Your quotation goes on the WhatsApp API. Now the moment customer clicks on the confirm and book, now it is showing approx TCS here. But how much is the TCS? Then once clicked on the confirm and book now, it comes right here along with the GST number and other information. Where the customer, you can keep this field mandatory or non-mandatory as per your choice. Now here if you notice invalid PAN length because I have entered a wrong PAN number here. I said okay. Now let me put a PAN number out here. Apply. Then a wrong PAN number. The moment I put the PAN number, applied, it is showing the name of the PAN card holder. And if you notice, calculation are done automatically. If customer is paying a token amount, let's say only 20,000 rupees, this is also being calculated right here. So now it's a reverse calculation that 20,000 is including of the TCS. If customer is paying only 10% token amount, okay, it's calculated on the 10% of the amount. Now, if you notice, there is a TCS declaration, TCS consent form. Plus, if customer has already spent some extra money, so let's say this amount was total is 2,48,000 and customer has already spent 5 lakh rupees. The moment I confirm, TCS amount changed as per your declared amount. I have selected 10%. The moment I select full, now you notice the TCS is 5% plus TCS 20% on the total amount. So paying total amount is changed as per the TCS calculation. And now when customer is paying, he has to pay the full amount. This is when customer is making the payment. If you are making the payment as a travel agent, customer has made the payment to you in the bank account. In that case, you have to book it from the back end. To enter the PAN card number. If you remember, I have entered a already spent amount against this PAN card. The moment I verify it, the amount already spent outside this portal in the current financial year for the specification PAN card, specified PAN card, considered for TCS calculation is INR 5 lakh. So your calculations are automatically happening on the amount that is due for the TCS calculation. So system is also maintaining the history against the PAN card. Now let's say I click on the offline payment. Approved by the finance, whether the payment has been received in the bank or not. Let it get approved by the finance. Once the payment is approved, now if you notice in the confirm queries, TCS amount calculation is coming. The payments under the TCS collection report, you can see the customer name was Gaurav Kumar. Pooja Gupta has made the payment against this PAN card, and this is the total amount collected. TCS at 5%, TCS at 20%, and this is the total TCS amount. You can also take action whether the amount has been deposited or not, and then you can upload the TCS certificate, which can be downloaded by the customer from the portal as well. So that particular function will be live in next couple of days, but you can start collecting the TCS and export the sheet in the Excel also. This we have done to simplify the life of the travel agents while making online sales or even offline sales for the international package, which take care of your complete TCS calculation. Once this package is sold, now if you want to raise an invoice for this client, now if you notice all the components are here. So now you see the TCS that is being collected from the customer is also displayed on the invoice. So all these calculations are happening automatically. You save a lot of your time. Flight and package were sold separately. We are working on it right now. Both the invoices can be done separately against a single package. No manual intervention required. So that's all for this session for the TCS. If you have any suggestions or feedback, do let us know. Thank you for your time.